Okay, shout out film. Give me a movie.
Calamity Jane.
Okay. What was the plot of Calamity Jane? I'm not sure I can recall the plot enough to... Once upon a time, I was Calamity Jane. And just as I was blowing into the Windy City on a terrible gale, I thought, man, these houses must have excellent infrastructure because it's very solid. There's a strong breeze. The windows are solid as can be. And so I leaned over to pick the calling card to see what the windows in the Windy City were made of, and on those windows it said Graham's Windows and Doors. That's right, Graham's Windows and Doors are Yeovil's finest purveyor of windows, doors and conservatories. Go to grahamswindowsanddoors.co.uk. That's grahamswindowsanddoors.co.uk. Now, on with the show. Hi everyone. Hello and welcome to the Steve Kalish Show. I'm Steve Kalish and I'm thrilled to be back around the podcasting table. I'm joined by Lissy Jane. Lissy, are you okay?
I'm okay, thank you.
Yeah, good. And he hath returneth. The golden boy has returned. The clouds parted. The sun shone for the first time in weeks. We are rejoined by George Gunton. Mate, how you doing?
I'm back.
Yeah, it's good to see you in your spot there.
I was going to do that, what you've just done, but you've taken it away from me.
I've had that teed up for weeks. I've been very excited about it.
So have I. Yeah, my return. I was going to call myself the golden boy. I was going to do it all. And then you just took it all away from me.
Well, you still can do it. We do it together.
The moment's gone.
Well, the Steve Kalish Show is about our collective re-education. We're going to be sharing facts and things that we've learned on our journey to become better people, better educated, better parents, better friends, just better all-rounded human beings, and we're supporting each other on that journey. Now, with that in mind, Lissy Jane, what have you learned this week?
What have we learned this week? Learning stuff is cool.
I got so carried away with the questions.
That's good.
I didn't learn anything.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Thank you.
That's right, bud.
I learned how to do my hair this week.
Yeah?
And I learned how to do eyebrows this week.
What did you do to them?
TikTok. Just like learning how to like do this
Ah.
rather than going dum 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 dum.
Oh, there's a bit more sort of grace and precision involved.
Yeah, I think doing like the gigs at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning how to do makeup and be this is the first time I've painted my nails in I don't know how long.
Oh, very
So
feminine,
it's
very
really
feminine.
bringing out the feminine side of me. I still cannot do fake eyelashes, so Flick still has to do them for me before every gig.
I was disappointed to learn that you once again, after the last time we were all together, you attacked sequins and told me how uncomfortable it
You
was.
did, yeah.
And then on the phone the other day, when we were voice note, and you said that you once again wore sequins to a gig. Why'd you keep doing this to yourself, mate?
Because that's the rule. So we all have to wear sequins because of the diva,
Ah.
like the style, and obviously the show is divas. Even the blokes wear sequins.
Right.
However, on Thursday we had a gig. I did wear sequins.
Mm-hmm.
Flick did not wear sequins.
Oh, it's one of the great betrayals
Not
of our time.
a sequin
That's
in sight.
Rough.
Not one.
Tassels on the legs,
Of course.
no sequins, and I was livid.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I learn. I learned how to do eyebrows, which was great. I still don't get eyelashes, so work in progress.
Well, hey, step
It's
at a
not
time.
that educational.
We don't
I'm
know
sorry,
either
but
of those things. So.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't know either of those things.
You think these are an accident? Jesus. George, what have you... Well, now, you've had a sort of tumultuous few weeks. You've been on holiday. What have you learned in this period?
So I've learned how to sell a house.
Excellent.
Well, people sort of do it for you. But I've learned sort of what goes into that, packing up a house. And
Sure. It's very grown-up education.
Yeah. Putting all of your belongings into boxes, and it's the most stressful thing I've ever been through.
Is it as stressful as people say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah. And like just sitting around waiting, waiting for that call, waiting for the go-ahead, waiting for the blah, 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 blah. And it just drains all of your energy all the time.
Did you have trouble sleeping?
No, I've never had trouble sleeping.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, when we sold our house, I had the weirdest dreams.
I could see why.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
It's like this like buzzing at the back of your head all the time, just constantly for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Yeah.
And we had an offer. We accepted our offer in December, and we completed 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, and it's currently time of recording 9th of July. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been crazy. But the day after I completed, I went on holiday and I went to the south of France. I went
Nice.
to just outside Nice in the south of France, and it was like something out of a film.
Beautiful, isn't it? Like,
It
such a
turns out I
lovely-
knew more French than I remembered, or
Oh, yeah.
thought I would
What were you
remember.
learning in the build-up? Italian.
Yes, yeah.
Might
Well,
be
it wasn't
good
in the wasn't in the build-up necessarily. I want to learn Italian.
Right, sure.
I did start learning it in the build-up of going to France. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, I remember a lot more French than I thought I would.
Excellent.
La toilette.
Wow.
Well,
For example.
listen, what were we supposed to translate that? What were we supposed to do with that?
Who knows what that is?
Toilette. La toilette. I fucking remember saying to the taxi driver, saying, "Hi mate, I'm trying to get to La Louvre." La Louvre.
Mm.
He goes, ignorant as fuck, and I went, oh, La Louvre. He goes, oh, La Louvre. You know what I said, you fucking wanker. Jesus. Did you have a nice time on holiday?
Yeah, it was unreal. And my uncle and his family were over from Australia, so they came and met us there. So I haven't seen him for eight years, I think.
Wow.
I think that's what we worked out. Yeah, so yeah, it was lush, and it was for my grandmother's 80th
Wow.
which is later this year. But yeah, so
Yeah.
my whole family got together. Yeah, it was really
Excellent.
nice. Yeah,
Pretty good,
Yeah.
very good. So collectively, we haven't learned anything.
no. Well, what have you learned this week, Steve?
Well, I've actually been dipping in and out of lots of different topics. I've been very obsessed at the moment. Normally, I don't read fiction, but I have been reading Game of Thrones. I decided to jump in. Very good.
Mm.
But I've only just rewatched the series. So the first 3 seasons are so book to screen that I've already seen it. I mean, the books are just so true to what you see on the screen.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, very good. But for the most part, I've been learning about William Pitt Jr. William Pitt Jr. Was a prime minister, and I think one of our longest serving prime ministers, 19 years. He was 24 when he first came to power, which is puts things in hindsight. His father was also a prime minister, William Pitt Sr.
Oh.
We've learned about that. We've learned a little bit more about Churchill. I've been balls deep in politics. I've been very in and around politics. I've been, actually putting some of my views on Facebook, which I've never done before,
Ooh.
because I felt quite hotly about Marcus Fish and the local political stuff. I've been watching with great fascination the incoming reign of Keir Starmer. And today I watched the swearing in of the new parliament and stuff, and the crazy why we are beholden to the traditions and pageantry that are 300 years old or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
and it's ridiculous.
It is,
Stand
yeah.
here, say this thing, watch this guy in a cloak bring the black rod forward, everyone doth your cap, and it's just it's mental. Get on with it. It's a country
absolutely.
needs healing. So I've just been very into politics in a minute. That's what I'm doing. But I try not to get too into that here, because I don't want to sort of alienate people. But yeah, politics, William Pitt in particular, Prime Minister. I've almost read his book. I've read the book written by William Hague, which is very good.
And the last time we got together, you were reading about the French woman. Was she French? I can't remember her name.
The
Oh,
woman,
the Australian woman.
Australian?
Nancy Wake.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you learn anything more about her, or was that just...
Yeah, she's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But the problem is I've consigned that episode to the waste bin of podcast history.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So we lost that part.
Okay.
So my plan is I will do that again. Maybe next time I'll just brush up on it again. Well, I could do it now. No, I'll do it next time. I'll retell the story of Nancy Wake and all this sort of, because we did another one, a guy who was really cool, but that also got scrapped, that episode.
Okay.
So actually we're cursed if we do biographies.
Yeah, okay.
Biographies are cursed on the show. So, but I'll go into that on future episodes and tell those stories again. So very good.
Yeah,
I
thought
did.
that
I
was good.
finished the book. It's the audio book I listened to with Nancy Wake, and it was unreal. She's incredible. So Google Nancy Wake in the meantime if you want to learn more about her. Lissy Jane, I am to understand that you have prepared some questions.
I do.
Which is great, because I haven't.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Who would win in a fight between Pamela Anderson and Halle Berry?
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Pamela Anderson and Halle Berry. Pamela Anderson has something of the street about her.
Yes.
I
You know
think
what I
so,
mean?
yeah.
Something
yeah.
like she's going to throw down.
Yeah.
I reckon she's got maybe a size difference on Halle Berry as well, isn't she?
Yeah,
So-
I think she's taller
in
isn't
certain
she?
places.
She has much larger breasts. If that's what you mean.
I thought that's what you were getting
But
at.
is that an advantage? No.
Unless you sort of
Absolutely not.
like a defend, like a shield.
I learnt this as well on Thursday, so I know.
What did you learn?
Well, I have always wanted to have bigger boobs.
Right.
Always. Okay. So then my fellow singer has got big boobs, and I actually bought a size 10 like jumpsuit, and I had to safety pin it here because there's
Right.
nothing. And then co-singer, big boobs, and I'm like, so annoying. Like they're out, they look great, you know, and I'm just like, I'm here in the dressing room, safety pinning. So, but on the flip side, she said they're really heavy and they are like a weight. And I was like, oh, never thought about that. Never ever thought about that. So, is it an advantage or disadvantage? I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't get any you didn't get many like track stars or triathletes with enormous bosombas.
No, but Halle Berry is fit.
Yeah,
She's
well,
very
and has she
very
like
healthy.
Very
learned
agile, very
learned stuff
fit.
in her career? You know,
She
she
did.
was Catwoman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and for the John Wick movie, she was in.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, so maybe maybe you're right.
Maybe she's actually a bit of a ninja.
maybe Pamela Anderson
Ninja,
doesn't
yeah.
have Pamela Anderson doesn't have the training. Maybe because
Yeah.
Halle Berry has done action movies.
Mm.
Ooh, tough
So
one,
again,
tough
Halle
one, tough
Berry.
one. I still think I'm going to go Pamela Anderson.
Think with your brain,
'Cause it's-
Steve.
Yeah,
Think with
I
your
still
brain.
think I'm going with the girls, with Pamela Anderson. I'm going with Pam and the girls.
Yeah, I think I am. I think she's got something about her that she wouldn't mind just swinging a punch, you know,
Yeah.
just like cracking.
Okay, I'm definitely going Halle Berry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
She's
well,
fit.
Okay.
we'll leave it up
Yeah.
to the internet to decide who is the victor there then.
Okay.
Very good.
Right, ready for
You
the
wanna
next
have
one?
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, well done.
Okay. Who would win in a fight between Michelle Keegan and Megan Fox?
Oh, Michelle
Think
Keegan's
with your brain,
Geordie,
boys.
isn't she? Well, I think like, let's say for example,
Physically, they're very, very
they're
similar.
in like a mud bath.
Jesus.
Let's say wearing clothing that rips away in anger, and then pretty sweet. What was the question?
Is Michelle Keegan's the one that was in Our Girl?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
See.
I've actually seen her in real life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she was in a garage just off Amesbury's McDonald's.
was she?
Yeah, and I was also in there.
Did you
Wow.
say
I didn't know who she was, and someone said that's Michelle Keegan, and I was like, I don't know who that is.
that could have been the start of a blossoming relationship?
Yeah, but I didn't know who she was.
Oh, at the time.
You could have
Yeah.
gone up to her and gone, all right,
What was she
Keeks."
in? Emmerdale?
Emmerdale. No, EastEnders. Coronation Street.
No. Coronation Street, wasn't it? I don't know. I got onto the Michelle Keegan train with
Emmerdale.
Our Girl.
Whichever one it was, I've never watched it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not so.
And it's
but
not
she-
EastEnders because I used to watch it.
No, maybe I want to say Corrie. Maybe.
Yeah,
Although I'm going to be annoyed at myself for getting that wrong later when I Google it. Let me quickly Google it.
I think it was Corey. But she did a series this year with Joanna Lumley, which was amazing.
Right, okay.
Who was also the victor of a previous
Yes,
series.
Yeah,
exactly. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But they are both very similar in size.
They are, yeah.
Coronation Street.
Yeah.
I think
Bro, Megan Fox is a very athletic,
I'm
very tall,
going
very
to go.
strong.
Yeah, I think she's probably taller. I think she's got an advantage. I'm going to go with Megan Fox.
Is Michelle Keegan a Geordie?
Yeah.
That's got to count for some of this.
Yeah. She's probably
She's
harder
also
than me.
off the streets.
Yeah.
So maybe there's a brawler in there. I don't know. That's a really good question. And I shall think about it later tonight when I'm all by myself.
I did worry about this one.
really put some real thought into that one. I'm going to go maybe Megan Fox.
She's gone a bit loopy as well in recent years.
Loopy?
Or Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Oh, she's latched herself onto that Machine Gun Kelly.
I think they split up
yes.
now.
Are they?
Yeah, I think so.
But they were both good at doing crazy things to
Yeah.
make people go
Yeah,
for the sake of publicity and stuff, I reckon. But
But does that give her an advantage if she's going to,
maybe she,
you know,
I don't know.
Ruthless.
if she
yeah.
sort of, grab a brick and
Oh, I should be able to.
Yeah. for publicity.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go Megan Fox, I think.
I'm going to go Michelle Keegan.
Okay. All right. I've already said mine.
Say it again, baby.
Megan
Say it.
Fox.
Slowly. Okay. Slower. Oh, I guess good. Okay, any more?
Yeah.
Go
Are
ahead.
you ready for some more?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Steve might have to excuse himself by some things.
Okay. I'll tame it down and then I'll go back to the last one in a minute just to give you guys a head break.
Sure.
Balls break. Okay, who would win in a fight between Michaela Strachan and Zoe Ball?
I don't know who Michaela
Who's
Strachan
Michaela
is.
Strachan?
What?
Yeah.
We're going back to like 90s
Yeah, Zoe Ball's a
CBBC.
name I haven't heard in
Zoe Ball, though.
20 years. Zoe
I
Ball was
reckon-
lovely back in
I
the
reckon
day.
she could win a fight.
Who am I searching for?
Michaela Strachan.
Michaela Strachan of Clan Strachan. Michaela Strachan. Oh, right, I see. Yeah. You know Michaela Strachan. Fucking hell, what's her face from Michaela Strachan. Oh, Zoe Ball. Oh,
A bit of a throwback here.
Yeah. Well,
Zoe Ball.
Zoe Ball is with her husband is Fatboy Slim.
He is.
So and it's very sort of rave sceney. Maybe they're used to a slightly grungier environment. Maybe, and that's based on absolutely nothing. So I'm going to say Zoe Ball.
Zoe Ball.
Oh, Michaela, come
you reckon?
on. Yeah.
Michaela seems mousy. You know?
No, but she gets in with the like wild. She is
Yeah.
like the wild card.
She
is out in
does.
nature all the time against the elements. She
does.
gets stuck in.
And Zoe Ball's been very successful and very wealthy
Very
for so
secure.
many years
Yes.
and very secure.
Again, though, I reckon just one big swing. Zoe Ball's.
I reckon that
Then
argument
Michaela
is,
would have stamina and just
that
like,
argument has tipped it in the favour of Michaela for me.
yeah.
Zoe Ball's very tall as well, isn't she?
She is very tall.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
tall.
yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon just one.
One
You know,
huge
But she could
haymaker.
miss.
Pendulum.
Little duck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair
fine.
enough.
Michaela's in the bushes.
yeah.
Or up a tree.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Michaela. I'll go with Michaela.
Yeah, me
You
too.
won me over.
I'm
Yeah.
same as Zoe.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very loyal.
All right.
Just loyalty to Zoe Ball all of a sudden.
Turns out she's
She come
my
back from
favourite.
Nice and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
Zoe Ball this, Zoe Ball that.
Well, we were hanging out that one time, and yeah,
Funk soul brother.
yeah.
Right, one more.
Yeah.
Got one more for you. Okay. Who would win in a fight between Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon?
Oh, Jennifer Aniston's got the height advantage.
Reese Witherspoon seems a bit more scrappy though.
She does seem a bit more
But
scrappy.
she was brought up on a farm. Again.
What, Reese Witherspoon was?
Yeah.
That's the edge, and Jennifer Aniston's been pretty lucky consistently, genetically and since birth. So maybe,
Never noticed.
Remember the early Friends years?
Don't know what you're
all
talking
the way
about.
through Friends.
You've missed
Because
me.
wasn't
God,
she
that's a
her
beautiful
sister
woman.
in...
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
She played-
Yeah.
She played Jill.
She did, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was they were great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
They
actually
were
mean
pretty
that.
good. Yeah.
Friends was
And they're
great.
in something together now. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, it's a
It's
news
on-
desk thing, isn't it? It's called the news something
Oh, I
or
can't
other.
remember what it's called.
Is it something like that?
I don't have my phone.
Some of the news.
So I can't.
But yes, good question. I would always edge towards the farmers because they're just stronger by constitution. Especially if their parents are, say, second generation farmers, then it's just in the blood and DNA to be just tougher than ordinary human beings. So I'm good that way.
Reese
I'm going that
Witherspoon.
way. Yeah.
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 Yeah,
All
I
in
agree.
agreement.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
definitely.
Look at that. Good going, Reese.
Yeah.
Good work. Is that all your
Good go.
questions?
Yeah, that's all
Good
of them.
work.
Well done.
Well
Great
done.
questions. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Well, listen, guys, this just had to be a short but sweet sort of reintroduction to the Steve Kayla Show. I've missed you both. It's been a long time since we've done a good episode. One that's we've been able to release. Yeah, apparently you're the Jenga block that once pulled out, everything else topples.
Yeah,
so.
I've been told that before, actually. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so
glue.
is there anything? Yeah, you are the glue.
Yeah.
Is there anything anyone wants to add before we, go off into the sunset of where
The sun.
we live?
Where's the sun?
It's been
It's very
raining.
grey,
Yeah.
very miserable. Just
Oh, I
weather.
do have a funny story.
Yes.
Oh, go
I do have
ahead.
a funny story. This is something I did today.
Go on.
So I went and looked after my mum's dogs, right? I took them for a walk today. My mum owns two lurchers, if you know what a lurcher is, and one deerhound.
Wow.
Do you know what a deerhound is?
yeah.
They're big, aren't they?
Big, like a
Regular
horse.
flow of- oh, really?
Like a
Christ.
horse. He's like this. Yeah, massive. Big hairy thing. So the first bit is one of my mum's dogs had probably a not very nice previous owner.
Okay.
I don't think he really likes men very much. So he greeted me all fine. His name's Buck. So yeah, he greeted me, wagging his tail and like sitting on me and stuff. And then when it came to put his collar on, it just got.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't like it. He did not like me putting his collar on. So I'm like, okay, all right, put his collar on, make sure he doesn't bite my face off. And then we proceed on our walk, and I walked 2 hours or something like that. Yeah, because they're massive dogs. So
Yeah,
you have
they
to
need a
walk
lot of
them.
exercise, yeah.
And my mum said, "Oh, well, Buck's the best one. He's the most behaved, so you can let him off the lead." And I even let him off the lead on quiet roads. So yeah, sure. So I let him off the lead, and he literally just turned around and started walking back towards the house.
And bugged off.
Yeah, and wouldn't come back to me. I managed to get him in the end and grabbed him, but that's not the worst of it, because he still looks like he wants to bite my face off. Right. So we're walking across the field. Cows are coming towards me, and I'm like, oh no. Run over to the stile with the dogs. Stile has no holes where a dog can fit through, or a big dog like that.
Oh no!
So I'm like, right, oh my god, get one over, and then I have to pick up my mum's deerhound. And honestly, I'm a strong guy. You know, I don't do weights or anything like that, but I like to think I'm quite, I'm a strong person. And I was struggling to lift him up. He was so heavy. Managed to get him over like that, and then it came to the one that wants to bite my face off. So I'm like, hello, hello, chum. Let's pick you up. And he gave me a look like, I don't know what's going on here, but he did it fine.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's my funny story.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't get my face bitten off, but it was a tense moment, you know.
Yeah.
It was.
I hate those moments.
Yeah,
yeah.
Literally, there's
Yeah.
no other way.
Well, cows
other
are
than
fucking
to do it.
terrifying.
Yeah.
The cows.
Yeah.
So there was it was like a double
If
a double style.
bucking and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, "Whoa."
Yeah, and I've always walked in those fields. My mum's lived there for 14 years or something like that, so I know the area quite well. And there's always cows in there, and I'll risk it. I'll just risk it today. It's only one day. I walk in there, and they're all just like, over at the field. They're like, hey, there's a person.
They do. They
run over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuckers.
Christ.
Yeah. So anyway, that was
But
my.
you survived.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, we're all alive. He's
I
alive.
wish you wouldn't keep going with a deadpan face. Anyway, that's my funny story. It takes away from the lightness of the moment. Anyway, that's my funny story.
I don't know. That's just how my face works.
Oh,
Just sounds
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah, it was really scary actually. Yeah.
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 Nice.
How was your walk? You did a walk, didn't you?
Did you do another walk?
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I tried to walk barefoot to Sherborne.
Okay.
And I got from here to like the bottom of the dual carriageway, and fine, no problem. My feet are relatively callous now, and then you can't walk on the road, a dual carriage. I mean, you can walk on the road, but you're not allowed to actually. But you can just sort of dip in and out. But the cars come up there so quick,
Right.
You just die. So you can't spend a second on the road. So I was just stuck on the verges, and the verge is thick. Thistle, stinging nettles, thorns. So my feet actually are worse than they've ever been, because I've still got like thorns and thistles and the stinging nettle rash up and down both my legs was awful.
You hate your feet, don't you? Just hate them.
I just expect more from them. You know what I mean? So I just think, and so I made it about 3/4 of a mile, mind, just pure ploughing through agony. And then it occurred to me, if I keep going, there's 3 more miles of this to go, and it's just, and I was starting to feel dizzy. My heart started to go. My adrenaline was pumping so much, my heart was going. I started to get like heart palpitations, and I just felt really sick. And I was like, I'll probably get out of this stinging little hedge. Just like
Probably help.
Yeah, and yes, it was just, that's the worst one I've ever done.
Right.
But annoyingly, I'm gonna have to do it again because I didn't complete it. So I'm gonna have to go at night when there's less cars, and then road. Jump on the verge. And
Could you not walk the
Why
back
do you go
road?
Bradford Aberystwyth?
Yeah.
because it's all country roads anyway, isn't it? Isn't it just as risky to go that way? Like wherever you go, there's no.
You can wear like
path,
high
there's
vis, I guess.
No, but there's public footpaths from Bradford Aberystwyth
Yeah.
to Sherborne. I will.
Do you know what public football is?
Yeah,
Yeah. You know-
but their existence alarms and staggers me because I was half dead up a dual carriageway, balls deep in stinging nettles.
Yeah, there's a
Really
full. You
dangerous
can
though.
that going through Bradford Abbas and walking that way would be much
Yeah.
safer.
Wow.
Yeah,
And more
Okay.
scenic.
less stinging nettles
less stinging
because there's a
nettles.
whole
Fucking
road.
hell.
Yeah,
I will do it with you happily.
with
I
no
actually love-
shoes.
No,
on.
no, I wear shoes.
Coward.
I will show you the way.
Oh yeah, go for little strots because how
It's
much
such a
longer
nice
is that,
walk,
though?
honestly.
Yeah.
Like going up through Bradford Abbas, past the golf course, down Clifton Maybank, Bradford Abbas. So
Are you
nice.
fucking kidding me? I was up to my testicles in thorns and nettles. I've never been so uncomfortable in my entire
There'll be a
life.
whole
And there was a
road.
route that way I could have gone.
Yeah, it would have been lovely.
Wow.
Or you could go Trent Way, actually. That's
Yeah.
quite nice,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
I don't want to hear this. I'm still
Sorry.
recovering from. I've still got thorns in me.
Do you know what a map is?
Not a fuck map. Not a road signs.
To be honest, though, I saw your post and I didn't know you were doing it. I think if I'd known you were doing it, I obviously would have given you that information, but I didn't until you were.
It is
I
a few
wouldn't
days-
have.
It is a few days
Photos
too
of
late.
your
Thanks.
feet.
mate.
Yeah.
It is a few days too late, but I appreciate it. Well, I'll find that. Let me know where it is, and
Yeah.
I'll just do that.
I
I'll
can
do it
show you
again.
where public footpaths are on like a
Yeah,
on a map,
yeah,
What?
like a physical
yeah.
map.
Like
What? They actually.
there's a key, like a key
Yeah,
of like different paths.
Oh,
you can-
physical map.
yeah.
Ugh. God. It's not, that takes concentration.
I
Mm.
did Duke of Edinburgh
Oh, did you?
when I was at school, so I did a little bit of orienteering.
Is that like the Golden Boy clan? Is it?
Well,
is that-
All
I did go to a
immaculate
boarding
children.
school.
You went to a boarding school.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh,
Here?
you don't know.
Just
It's
outside.
a very depressing story. And
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's actually pretty
not know
horrible.
this.
Yeah, but it was a very physically active agricultural school, so we did all sorts of weird stuff like that.
Wow, I did not know this.
Mm.
I learned something.
I'm a mysterious
George.
guy.
George was an extremely big, powerful farmer-looking dude. You had the
Mm.
farmer build when I first
Yeah,
met
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, very big and
It's
strong.
just fat.
So that was
but
like
yeah.
additional to what you did at school. Or
Yeah,
was
there
it
was
part
a
of
there was
it?
a full working farm, and it was part of the curriculum with school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, MVQ level 2 in agriculture.
Nice. Couldn't get that level 3.
They didn't do it.
What is the word though for like
They
map
did,
reading
buddy.
when you're out in like? There's a word for it. What's it called?
What's that? Sorry?
There's a word for it, like when you're reading maps.
Orienteering?
Orienteering.
Orienteering. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
I got that first.
I've
I
actually
got the level
already
3.
said it.
That's what level
what
3
a-
gives you.
What a clusterfuck. Is that in context?
Oh, give me the slang.
Is that in context or not? That in the right context though, can we clarify? Can I say
it
that
was
in
a
that
bit
way?
of a cluster. So I would say, like, if there's like a big traffic jam or
Big
something like that.
Big massive fucks.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fuck. That's
Like
fuck,
when
that's fucked.
when shit hits the fan, it's a clusterfuck.
It's a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's more situational than physical.
Which
No,
is,
I don't
it
think
could be
it's-
either.
No, it's very vague and broad. That's a clusterfuck. Knock that over. That's a clusterfuck.
The episode you did when I wasn't here. Was
That
a
was a
clusterfuck.
clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, yeah,
nice,
yeah.
Nice, nice.
Also, my car MOT, it was a clusterfuck. You could use it. It wasn't.
Ah,
It wasn't.
okay,
But
right,
yeah.
right. Right.
I think, George, that's the Gen Z slangs, okay? I want you to quiz Lissy and I on them, okay?
Oh god.
Okay.
Do a full intro to this week's edition of Gen Z slang words.
Well, I'm doing an intro.
Yeah, you lead it.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Gen Z slang.
Very good. Gen Z slang. Gen Z slang. Hey, very
Okay,
good.
cool.
Very
All
good.
right.
Yeah, very
All
good.
right.
Go ahead, George. So we've got to guess the meaning of these words.
What I'll try and do
have we?
is from our slang. You know, what would we have used when we
Oh,
were teens?
okay.
I'll try and do that. That was actually what's on my phone, but it's being used at the moment.
Go
So
ahead.
we would say no.
Negative. Nil. Don't.
Okay, right. Can you guess what no cap means?
Yeah, no caps, like no fibbing, no lying.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Bear in mind, most of my time spent on
Yeah.
TikTok, so this is very natural.
Means
to me.
no lie or for real.
No cap.
I
which
did
is-
not know that.
And
Yeah,
we
no
would have
cap.
said for real at one
No
point, probably.
cap.
No cap.
Yeah,
Like a cap.
yeah, no cap.
Wow, I did not know that.
No cap.
There
fam.
we go.
Mm-hmm.
Fam.
Mm.
Yeah, no cap. Fam.
Okay,
No cap.
just one word. Basic. I
Like-
guess it would
like
be
basic
used in
bitch.
yeah. I guess it would be used in context for being basic.
Boring.
Yeah,
Plain Jane.
average. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this actually
Plain Jane, that's
Google says middle class white people.
Oh,
Basic.
Yeah.
Wow.
what does it make us?
Well, we're not middle class.
God, yeah, no.
So-
That's what I mean. What are we?
Like,
We're below
dirt.
basic. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's how our government sees us.
Yeah. Oh, see you later, Rashid.
Oh God. Okay. Basic.
Middle class.
Middle class
Middle class
white
white person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ghosting.
Oh, not replying. I need that one.
Okay. We should get buzzers.
Yeah, we'll just imitate it. We'll mime it. All right.
Okay.
Oh, there's another one. Ooh.
We bet at the same time if we're serious.
Bet.
This is,
Yeah.
I think bet literally means I will take that bet. I will. Yeah. You wouldn't do that.
A
Bet.
risk.
Bet.
No.
Steve's right.
What?
He's got it. It's a term of agreement.
Right, sure.
Yeah. Can you pass me that bet?
Bet. You bet. My bet.
That's
Bet.
mad.
Bet. Yeah, very good.
I've never heard of this one, so I don't believe it should be on this list.
I'm on TikTok all the time.
Ready? Big yikes.
Big yikes. That sounds like an old, like, 60s.
Like an American.
Oh.
Well, I've never
We
heard
came
of it.
across a
Right.
big
This
yikes.
isn't my list.
All right. Big yikes must mean.
You haven't
No,
buzzed.
that's
Like a shot. Oh,
didn't buzz.
sorry, it didn't buzz.
The rules are pretty clear on the buzzer.
Sorry.
I believe big yikes to mean that's a big problem, or that's a big trouble, or that's a big thing we have to
Yeah,
face.
it's the bigger term of yikes.
That's very underwhelming.
Yes, sorry about that. It's not my list.
Well, we just done come across a big yikes
Big,
in the room.
big
Yeah.
yikes, yo.
Let's have another one.
Right, you'll know. You both of you all know this one. So, first to press their buzzer, Riz.
Oh, charisma.
I did not know that.
Really?
Riz.
You're such a mum.
That's what
Yeah.
people used to say about Rizzlers. Have you got a Riz?
Have you seen all the videos of the young lads that are all like
You got Riz.
and like sticking out their tongue? And,
Absolutely
like,
not.
we're-
That
okay.
sounds like.
he's
Yeah.
nailing it.
Yeah.
Actually.
I got Riz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Riz is just short for charisma, which means to have game.
Yeah, actually, it literally is short for charisma. Yeah.
So are you both saying that you sit down and watch men prune themselves and record themselves and then describe it as Riz?
And with any luck, I get hypnotized by
Is
their
that what you're
pendulous
saying?
testicles
I've
rocking
never-
in the autumn breeze.
I know it because of funny videos of
Same here.
people my age not understanding what any of these words mean.
That's right. Yeah, it's a mocking thing. People make these videos go viral because they're sort of confused as to what's happening.
Yeah, and we're fully old now,
Yeah.
so you know we
Speak for
don't
yourself.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
know the same age.
How old are you?
I'm the same age as George.
You're a year older.
Oh.
Yeah.
And yet, look at me go. Still tapped into youth culture.
Slay.
Yeah.
Slay.
Or that was a tie.
Oh,
Lissy.
Go on.
slay is just like you're smashing it. You are amazing.
Looking good, owning the thing, slaying that outfit.
Someone who has done exceptionally well, and that they killed it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can
smashed
tell.
it.
Okay.
Nice.
This one I know.
Go on.
I don't know if you guys. Well, Steve will.
Please.
Being a stan.
Bzz.
A
Big
what?
fan of someone, as in Stan from Eminem.
A stan.
A stan.
Being an obsessive fan of something. Like
You know the
Stan
song?
from Eminem.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Mm.
Did not know.
Somehow that sort of recycled itself back into popular culture and became a Stan.
Cap.
Cap.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the truth.
What? I need to spend more time on TikTok.
FOMO.
Fear of missing out. Oh,
You
I didn't
buzz!
buzz.
I knew that one. Fear of missing out. Yeah.
Okay, this one might be good.
Two.
FR.
For real. Bzz. Sorry, I did it again. I'm too excited.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I didn't count for me because I
No.
didn't buzz.
I don't think lit is used anymore.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was
Lit.
Bzz. Yeah, it's good. Comes from Lewis Litt from Suits.
I don't.
Let's get lit.
Is it from Lewis Lit?
I don't know.
I don't reckon it is.
Well,
because
I
he's
reckon
not a cool.
It's very chicken or the egg. But he'd always say early on.
He did-
that
yeah,
was
he
about 10
did.
years ago,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
He'd go, let's get lit, and yeah. So maybe, but
But that was 10 years ago.
yeah, a long
All
time
of these
ago.
kids saying it
Yeah,
wouldn't have been born.
I know. Yeah, but was greatness transcends generations.
True.
Oh yeah, lit just means get lit, lighten up. That's what I mean.
Slaps.
Oh, it's like amazing. Like I've heard loads of people say about food. That
Yeah.
burger slaps.
That slaps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent or amazing.
Mm.
Yes. And then the last one. Vibes.
Good vibes, good energy. I'm
Mhm.
enjoying this atmosphere.
Or bad vibes.
Or
That's
bad
giving me
vibes. I'm not enjoying
bad
this
vibes.
atmosphere.
Bad vibes.
Yeah,
Mm,
sure.
Okay, that was it. There
Isn't
is
it
another
funny,
one.
like vibes, when you say it just vibes,
Mm.
you generally think is good. Like I could
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
don't wanna
say,
go-
oh, that was vibes.
Yeah, you don't want to go
Like
like
it would have to be
vibes.
bad vibes.
Yeah. You would. It would yeah, I reckon positive is the way most. You don't go
I've never heard anyone.
vibes. Vibes. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense at all, does it? You go vibes
Yeah,
and then go
that was a vibe. Yeah.
Oh, bad
vibes.
Well, I think they do though. This is the problem. I think they go, "Oh God, I'm having
Vibes.
such bad vibes."
Yeah, but you have to say
Yeah, but
bad.
you,
Right,
you just
okay.
used
You know,
yeah,
you
that's
shouldn't
not the
say
normal use of
vibes.
that word in a sentence. Vibe.
So funny.
No, the word itself needs to capture it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Last one then. Finishing it off.
Okay.
Dank.
Stinky.
Good.
Oh.
Yes.
What?
Dank memes for young teens.
That's
I follow
such-
that Facebook page.
Dank is slang
Such a
for something that is
horrible word.
excellent and very high quality.
What?
That's dank.
That's
Yes.
such a horrible word.
Yes,
That
it
is a horrible word.
Yeah, dank meme. That's a dank meme. That's the,
Who are you?
someone I follow a lot of dank meme pages.
Right, I see.
Dank meme for drunken teens, drunk memes for
Drunken
greens.
teens,
Yeah,
yeah.
all the dank memes pages. I'm on it.
Ah,
Dank meaning good memes.
Wow.
okay.
This is just
I
still
neglect
just-
my family to spend lots of time on the internet, so I pick up a lot of lingo.
Wow. That's such a gross word.
No cap.
Fire. Fluent in it.
Yeah.
Fluent in it.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Steve Kayla Show. I hope you've enjoyed listening to us. George, it's been bloody good to see you again.
Thank you. I'm back, everyone.
Yay.
George is back.
Leslie's been bloody good to see you again.
And you.
Thank you
This
very
is
much.
vibes.
This is vibes.
Dank, I think.
This is I guess
Dank
I've
vibes.
had some pretty dank vibes since the moment we all got together. You know? Yeah, we slayed.
Oh, yeah.
Fire. Listener, thank you for listening to the Steve Kayla Show. I really, really appreciate it. If you can click follow on Spotify or subscribe on YouTube, wherever you're absorbing our content, then that would be lovely. I've been Steve Kayla. He's been George Gunton. She's been Lissy Jane. We've been the Steve Kayla Show, and we will see you next time. Bye. Oh, that was dank.
FR.
The sleigh.
The sleigh,
Oh,
babe,
yeah. No cap.